Here we are now on February the 28th. Sun is shining, probably about a 37, 38 degrees. It's no longer global warming, it's global boiling. Got my knickers in a twist this morning at half past ridiculous. After having a nice workout in the gym and then a couple of lengths at the pool, I went back into my room and jumped on the International Marathon meeting. I had my hand up, my little virtual yellow hand, and the little brother on the right of me, he was awake a good couple of minutes before I was called upon to share inside that meeting. So I said, hello, hello, hello. My name's Connor. I'm a grateful recovering addict. How are all of you beautiful, amazing people? And then he hyped up from the corner, would you ever feck off out into the hallway? I says, hold on a second. And I raised my hand. Shh, hold on a sec there, Niall. Would you ever feck off into the hallway? I'm trying to sleep. He was standing up in his boxer shorts on his way back from the bathroom. Anyway, took a deep breath, got on my bike, and here I am. In the video, you can see me climbing up a set of steps. I'm heading to the beautiful Golden Monument to get a little bit of serenity. I got to the top of these steps, and there's a tall, benevolent-looking fucker. He may or may not be invisible. And he says to me, would you like to buy a big bag of serenity? I've got half an ounce of serenity in a little plastic bag here. I says, Jesus, anyway, do you really? He says, yeah, chalk it down. So myself and this sublimely bald-headed monk of a man, we sat down on the pavement and he took out a little statue of a laughing Buddha and he raked up a couple of lines of serenity onto his head and we snorted them. 2 or 3 lines of serenity up the nose. Job done, says I. Says he, good man yourself, go in there and take a look at the golden statues for your sins. So I walked in the door after giving him a good wholehearted shake. I walked in the door and sure enough there's a blast of golden statues. Beautiful, beautiful golden statues. And there's the chants of the monks. I don't know, was that on the speaker or were there actually monks hiding behind the door maybe? And I walks over to a particularly attractive looking golden statue. Not unlike the particularly attractive looking girl who's looking at the menu in front of me. Oof! Goodness gracious me. There's good looking girls all over the place here. But back to the statue experience. Yeah, so I go down on my haunches and I said to the golden statue in my head, you know, God is like a handbag. And some of us, we have a Armani handbag. And some of us have a Gucci handbag. And some of us have a Calvin Klein handbag. But sure, they're all just handbags at the end of the day, aren't they? I don't know. I don't bother defining my handbag. I like to say the same force that drives the stars through this universe is the force that drives me in my recovery. So I got up off my haunches after having a nice little prayer, a little bit of a meditation, and got back on the bike. Away off, I go to Koh San Road. You'll see the tuk-tuks on the left at the top end of this street, the name of which I cannot remember. I do distinctly remember the whiskey bucket sessions. The whiskey bucket sessions from the year 2001 and possibly 2002. That was the first time that I landed in Bangkok, more than 2 decades ago. A young, buck-headed Wicklow boy falling off the plane. Not a thought in his head at all of overindulgence in alcohol, if there's even anything wrong with that. And away off I went to Koh San Road into the the little guest houses. I'm sitting in the same guest house now that I was in all those years ago. They've completely transformed it now. It's a nice little coffee shop. To my left, to be a heap of lads smoking the ganja, and to my right, a heap of lads buying and selling t-shirts and shirts. You know, that's no difference from way back when. All the knickknacks are the same. The same t-shirts that say same but different. You know, or tuk tuk with a picture of a tuk tuk on it. Funny t-shirts. And uh, yeah, so the only difference then also is that there's an extreme lack of whiskey buckets. It used to be that you'd order this little plastic bucket and they horse a big load of what you call it, bangkok whiskey